and then they just come and they're obsessed and they want to stick to you like glue, and they're just magnets to you because that's what you were priming yourself to create.
That's easy.
How to be that girl that he is obsessed with. This is very, very simple. It's going to make sense to everyone. Just stick with me all the way until the end so that you understand how to make him completely obsessed with you and how to do it by changing yourself, not trying to manipulate anybody else. If you want to see this video, make sure that you first click the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, click that all button so that you get all notifications every time that I come out with a new video. And if you're super duper interested in my content and you want more, I have a coaching group with a ton of courses that you're going to gain access to as soon as you join. I have courses on love, manifesting your specific person, self-concept, money, all kinds of stuff. And we have continual reinforcement and support for you guys to help you stay on track towards your goals. Okay, we're gonna talk about how to be that girl that he's obsessed with. How are these two things connected? Well, I know that you guys have heard of, first of all, everyone is you pushed out. So everyone and everything is a manifestation of you, which means what? I know that you've heard of self-concept. This is extremely important. Why? Because you literally project your own self-concept onto everything that you manifest in your life, and everything that you see and witness, every person that you know and talk to and perceive, everything that you perceive and conceive and fathom, every thought, every story is projected by you, and it all starts with your self-concept. So if you're dealing with a specific person, you want them to be obsessed with you, you want to manifest your man, you want to make them come back to you or addicted, or you want to make them different with you, you want a different quality to your relationship, you want a different dynamic, you want him to say something different or think something different or be different, whatever. You want a different relationship with your man. Okay, so here's the thing, is that when it comes to relationships, I think the easiest way for me to say this is you can really feel when you're having insecurities in a relationship, right? Like oh, is he talking to someone else, or is he interested in someone else, or am I not good enough? Or, you can really feel all the different ways that you have insecurities when you're dealing in your relationship, right? These are the things that trigger you about the other person, the things that you get upset about the other person, right? The reasons that you think that you're not together, or the ways that you think that you messed up, or the ways that you wish that you were better or different. Okay, so what if you took your self-concept and you completely eliminated those insecurities and you completely became a different person on the inside? Which you can do this. You know why? You can manifest and create and form and shape the person that you desire to be. This will actually help you figure out who you most truly are and come back to that in all cases. There's a process of molding and shaping and extracting or eliminating the insecurities and inserting or becoming more confident version of yourself, more loving version of yourself, more lovable version of yourself. When you get rid of all of your insecurity, and there is a way to do this, right? There's a direct practice to help you do this. This is part of manifesting a state. Manifesting a state is very, very, very easy, and it's the first thing that we need to do, because if you're trying to manifest, but your self-concept is not in alignment or is not agreeable to the version of the relationship that you want, you're not going to attract the version of the relationship that you want. You're going to attract the version of the relationship that you are identified with through your self-concept. You're going to attract the version of the relationship that you are identified with through your self-concept. If you have insecurities, you're going to project them onto the other person. And what that looks like in action is you're going to see your insecurities being acted out by them in some way, right? So whatever your insecurity is, you're going to be paranoid about it with them. You're going to see it in them. So if your insecurity is like, oh, people never stay with me, or I'm too skinny, too fat, too short, too tall, whatever it is, whatever he does, whatever he doesn't do, whatever he says, whatever he doesn't say, whatever he looks, there's going to be something that triggers you to think that he's thinking that thing that you feel bad about within yourself, or that he's doing that thing that you're afraid of within yourself. That thing that you're paranoid about, you're going to project it onto them, and it's going to come up and be a problem. And some people see the same things coming up in their relationship over and over and over. They attract the same kind of people, the same kind of situations. For some people, right? Some people, this has been going on for many, many years, over and over and over. And for some people, it's not been going on for so long, but they can still see a pattern, even if that pattern is with the same person. When you completely fix your self-concept. And what does that mean? It means you start to focus on you in a way, and this is possible for anyone and everyone, and it's actually really, really fun and rewarding, and it changes your life completely. It's gonna make you a much, much happier person. So when you completely shift your self-concept and identify as someone else, and the reason that you can do this is because you are the God of your reality. You are creating it all, inside and out. You are the creator of your own existence and of existence as you know it, and as everything else as you know it. So you, the essence of what you are, does not have a personality. You don't have characteristics or traits. You are simply the essence that is universe, infinite, omniscient, omnipotent, eternal. You are infinite awareness. You are infinite consciousness. You simply are. You simply be. You are being. You are the light. You can create yourself to be whatever it is that you would like to be. And you can also be authentic. All right, I'm going to give you a quick practical rundown of what this looks like in real life in practice, and then I'm going to tell you how to become immune to triggers so that nothing even triggers you and you don't pay attention to circumstances at all. And then I'm going to explain more about the energetics and how to apply this and manifest that state for yourself. But basically, if you want to be that girl that he's obsessed with, it has to be believable to you, and not, I don't mean like you convince yourself that, oh yeah, I'm totally obsession worthy. No, it's like you actually feel it and it's your idea and like you know it and like you're sensing that about yourself. Like you're giddy about that within yourself, right? It's not like a maybe kind of thing. It's like a wow kind of thing. So for instance, when you get super dressed up in something that you really, really like wearing, and you put the high heels on that are like the super uber fashion and they're sexy on you and you love it, and you pamper yourself, you know, you shave, you put your masks on from head to toe, you're made up, you got all this awesome, beautiful, delicious makeup on, your hair looks good, you smell really good, everything is fresh and new and clean and nice. When you walk out the door, it's not a question. You ooze, I'm sexy. And this energy is very magnetizing and attractive. And this is the energy that you manifest someone else's obsession from, because you know in that moment that you're totally obsession worthy and it's believable to you. So I'm going to explain a little bit more about the energetics of this, then I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it, but now you understand that there's a huge difference between when you're unsure and you're trying to believe it and you're trying to convince yourself and you're wondering if they like you, versus when you're in a state where you're like, yes, kerpow, I'm amazing, I'm awesome, I love it, I'm oozing it, I'm feeling it, I'm dazzling, and like there's like no question about it. You can completely like just believe that, of course, they're going to be attracted to you, they're going to love you, they're going to be calling you nonstop, they're going to be obsessed with you. Like, it's not even a question. And the question has to leave your vibration in order for this to become real. So just keep watching, because I'm going to tell you exactly how to manifest that state. Now, authenticity blossoms and shifts and changes, but there will be certain themes experienced by you, and actually exploring with your themes and preferences helps you more readily identify and cement into your personality the things that you really, really want to keep identifying with as you, right? So you don't have to worry about losing yourself with this. We're really just focusing on finding what really feels you, what resonates with you. When you focus on the parts of you and the version of you that you love, that you like, that you feel safe, secure, loved, respected, right? When you like yourself, you're gonna automatically project that everybody else is liking you too. When you love and resonate with what you are and what you are doing, there is simply not a notion of any other idea that could possibly be. That's what love is. Love doesn't include anything else. So this is where the whole self-love concept comes from, right? When you truly love yourself unconditionally, and this is gonna sound a little woo-woo and weird, but think about the word self-concept here, or the term self-concept. And we all know that it works when you change your self-concept. That's what a lot of my meditations are about. Changing your self-concept when you see yourself as the sexy goddess, or queen, or powerful, beautiful, alluring, charismatic, fun, respected, right? Safe, secure, people love me. You're gonna feel good about yourself, and there's just gonna be nothing else there but you feeling good about yourself. And even if someone shows you otherwise, it won't even trigger you. You know why? Because you're just not in touch with that. You're not in touch with anything but love. How to manifest a state where you manifest that version of yourself. And there's going to be a lot more to this. I'm doing a whole course on that girl because there's a lot to this, and it is a journey becoming that girl, or not someone else, but like the best, most baddest, awesomest version of yourself. Okay, there's a journey to this, but I'm going to give you a really quick practice here that you can go with to manifest different versions of yourself. So all you have to do is think about the person, first of all, the version of the person that you want to be. What is that person? Let's go right now with just a version of yourself that is void of any insecurities. The insecurity is not there. The doubt is not there. The fear is not there. What does that feel like? What would that feel like if all of the bad feelings, paranoia, anxiety, depression, I don't know what else, whatever negative thing, not there? What would that feel like? Now, you're imagining the version of you that doesn't have this, that's not experiencing that at all. You have to imagine this version of you as if you are looking through that person's eyes and experiencing that person as you. So you're imagining a version of you that you are experiencing from a first person point of view right now. What is it like to be that person? What is that feeling like? And in order to imagine this, you have to start to take it on. That's what happens when you think about things and imagine them. And especially when you go so far as to take it on from a first person point of view, you are really experiencing this. The more that you feel it, the more that you experience it, the more that you're taking it on. So that's the practice of taking on a different version of yourself. Now you could do this one time and make really good contact with that version of yourself, and you can wake up tomorrow and just you put your feet on the floor and you're that person. Or you could do it a few times, and then over time, like, let's say you do this morning and night, this practice, and maybe a little throughout the day you're just remembering to take that on. And then you kind of wake up one day and you're like, oh, look at me, I'm that person now. Look at me being that person that I remember I thought about this before and I did that practice and I watched that video and now I'm that person. And then you see that how you're interacting differently with your specific person, and a lot of those negative feelings are not even there anymore. And your experience with them is not even there anymore. And it's almost impossible, it is impossible for me to explain exactly the way that things manifest and how well and how quickly and how amazing that they change, but they do. Changing your self-concept to become that girl that he's obsessed with. That's why my meditations work. It makes you feel like that girl. And then they just come and they're obsessed and they want to stick to you like glue, and they're just magnets to you because that's what you were priming yourself to create. So prime yourself to create that girl version of yourself, and you want to add to this, or you can add to this, that the version of yourself that this person just adores, can't get enough of, they stick to, they love, they respect, they're just happy and joyous about you, and that's all there is. When you can get to the point where that's all there is, then you're going to manifest it, and it won't even, nothing's going to matter. You're going to be that girl that he's obsessed with. If you like this video, make sure that you click the like button, subscribe. When you subscribe, you got to click that bell and click all to receive all notifications so that you know every time that I'm going live and every time that I have a new video premiering. If you want to join my group and take that course on how to become that girl, it's going on right now. Click that link below. It's going to be in the pinned comment below or in the description. It's super, super easy and cheap to join, you guys. If you join top tier, you're going to gain access to more personal coaching with me. And that's that. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.
That's easy.